Hello and welcome to part 5 of the C# tutorial for teens. In this part, we will be talking about logical operators in C#. First, we will go into Visual Studio and type if, then parentheses, then curly braces. This is called an if statement. Now, inside these curly braces, we can type what we want to happen if what happens in the parentheses is true. So we can type console.writeLine and print some text in the curly braces. We can add requirements to the if statement by first creating a bool outside of the if statement and then making it false. Then we can type the bool's name in the parentheses next to the if statement. Now the only way the code inside of our curly braces can run is if the bool is true. If we run our code now, nothing happens. This is because the bool is false. However, if we wanted to only run our code if the bool was false, or if two booleans were false, we would have to use logical operator. To run the code only if the bool is false, we can add an exclamation point next to the bool's name. This exclamation point is called the not operator. This means the code will only run if the bool is false. Now, if we run our code, we can see that the console prints the text. We can also use the AND operator to make sure that multiple statements are true before running the code. To use it, we first make another bool and make it true. Now we can type the AND operator symbol, which is 2 ampersands, and then type the bool's name. This means that the code in between the curly braces will only run if the first bool is false and the second bool is true. If we run our code, we can see the text in the console. However, if we make it so the code is only run if the bool is false by adding an exclamation mark and run, we can't see any text in the console. Now, what if we want the code to be run if the first bool is true or the second bool is false? To do that, we can use the OR operator. The OR operator looks like 2 bars. You can find it under your backspace button on most keyboards. To use it, we type the 2 bars instead of the 2 ampersands. Now if we run our code, we can see the text printed in the code. We can also use the if statement with a comparison operator. For example, we can type if 6 plus 6, then double equal symbol, like the double equal symbol we talked about in the previous part, and then 12, and then we can run and see that the code is executed. Feel free to try this out with all of the different comparison operators. Thank you for watching. This has been part 5 of the C# tutorial for teens.